Hello, my name is Philip Watness. I'm in my 60s. I live in the Pacific Northwest on the Columbia River Gorge between Oregon and Washington states, and I'm a small town editor here, and I've been so for the last 4 years. Previous to that, I was a FedEx delivery driver, so go figure. And then previous to that, I was in journalism, for which I was dishonorably discharged for getting lazy, I guess. Um, and so I've known about Alt for Norge for a number of years through my niece who lives in Portland, who had a neighbor who was actually a contestant. I can't remember the guy's name. And she thought it'd be great fun to try it out. And as I've never actually seen the program, I have not a clue what I would be getting into, which is more the charm of it for me. I'm more interested in being able to come to Norway and go to walk the steps of Ibsen and Grieg and um, oh, others who and because they emulate what is best in the Norwegian spirit, and I in terms of freedom and liberty and care for one another and hard living as well. That's true here in Squamish County. A lot of loggers, fishermen came here and from Norway and Denmark and Sweden back in the day and cut everything down, and then we're regrowing it, and now we're just burning it. But in any case, that's a political commentary that probably doesn't belong here. Um, let's see. Oh, I love doing photography. It's part of my job, but it's also an avocation. I love sunsets and women, and uh, not in that order, of course, but I'm humorous, as you can tell. I'm a little flippant and perhaps a little, some people just get, don't like that. But hey, that's them. I just don't talk to them as much. I also play trumpet badly, although I'd love to get into a salsa band and salsa or merengue or something of that nature, even though, not nearly no Spanish in me whatsoever. In fact, I'm three-quarters Norwegian and very proud of that. My great-grandfather founded Pacific University and was a luminary in the Norwegian Synod Lutheran Church here in the United States in the 1890s and 1930s when he died. And my grandfather emigrated from Vosnes, Hordaland, and so he also emulated the spirit of individualism and fortitude that so many Norwegians have shown. I would love to just see the land. I'd love to go to the Harstad farm in Vala Sedestal, where a bust of my great-grandfather is looking over the valley, and I'd love to go to the little town of Vosnes and see where my grandfather came from in his, I think he was barely 20 at the time. Taught himself, he went to he taught himself English by going to an elementary school, and so he would go through each class in about 3 weeks or so. But that's how he learned English. That was rather remarkable when I heard that and read that. Participating in Alt for Norge would just be a lark, something to do that's extraordinary and different and challenging and fun, I would hope. And it just, I don't know, just seems like something that's might be in the cards for me. And I hope you take into consideration that clearly, although I'm sure I'm one of many. What makes me unique? Well, I mean, what makes anybody unique? Everything. What would make me a perfect candidate for Alt for Norge? I haven't a clue. Probably patience and calmness and slow to anger and get along with a lot of people, and I eat a lot, and I do like beer. So those things would probably come in quite well. Testing out. Oh, by the way, there's a beer from here that's going to Norway. So there you have it. I mean, the beer got there before I did. That's really disappointing. Backwoods brewing. Well, what else does the note say here? Let's see. Don't be longer than 5 minutes. I'm almost at 5 minutes. So there you have it. Good day.